a full-size elephant could just rip that steak out the ground, no problem. Like, with no effort at all, the strength and size of an elephant. And you'd be right, it could. But the problem is, the elephant doesn't think it can. Why? Because in the traveling circuses, not anymore obviously in this country, but like around the world, when they raise baby elephants, right, from a baby. So it's a small elephant, and they wrap that rope around and stake it into the ground from a young age. And when it's young, it writhes and it tears and it jumps around and it tries to get out, but it's not big enough yet to rip the stake out. So it tries for a long time, but then eventually it gives up because it realizes, I cannot get out this stake, right? So they do that every day. They tie it up and they hammer it to the ground. But as the elephant grows, it doesn't realize that it then has the strength to break through from this tiny stake. So you'll see full-size elephants with a tiny stake wrapped around, and even though it could just do that, and in its mind, it's conditioned to think, I'm not strong enough, can't do it, because it's been brought up that way. And it tried so hard when it was younger that it just believes, I'm stuck, I cannot do it, I've tried a million times, I'll never be able to do it. But its brain doesn't realize. Its brain doesn't realize its potential, right? So to keep the momentum from the wins and what's went well this year so far, what kind of thoughts must you keep in the future? So what I mean by that is very simple. Like, this elephant thinks, I'll never be able to get that out, I'm stuck here. And it's just stuck, that's it. It's just, this is the way it is. I'll always be stuck this ground until the owner comes and takes it out, I can't move. Doesn't realize it just needs to walk away, right? It's a thought pattern, it's a thought process. So I put a few of mine down to give you some ideas, but thinking about those wins and thinking about what you have achieved, think about what thoughts you don't want in your future as well. So I came up with, everything will always be okay. No matter what, everything will always be okay. No matter what happens. I don't know what I'm capable of, I just know I'm fully capable. I like that one because we're all unsure about trying new things, about doing things we've never done before, trying things that we've never quite succeeded in. I don't know what I'm capable of, I just know I'm fully capable, as are all of you, right? Ask who, not how. It's a thought all the time. Who? How do I do this? No, who? Who is it? Who is it that I need more of in my life? Always strive to do what is required, not what I feel like in the moment. That's a big one, because many times you'll get up for your training. You'll not feel like coming, but you know it's required to feel the benefits on the other side. There'll be always times in that, very relevant for training. The more organized you are, the less stress that you have to deal with. And that's so true. The more we get our structure and diary in order, the more we plan, prioritize, the more we come to our training on time, make it a priority, the less stress we'll have to deal with, right? I can't fully love anything if I can't accept both sides of it. If I can't love both sides of it. Equal positive and negative, as in things that are magnificent are also in some way inconvenient, are also in some way a downfall for many people, you know? You're never going to get just love and appreciation from everyone. You've probably got family members that trigger the fuck out of you. But you love them to bits, but they've got something about them that you're like, for fuck's sake, man, they annoy the shit out of us. But you love them, and you have to accept that there's a positive and negative, because they've got a really nice side. Everybody does. Everybody's partner probably triggers the shit out of them at times. Pushes their fucking buttons. But you have to accept that, right? You can't fully love something unless you see the positive and negative of it. There's good and bad in everything, right?
How would your life look like with more motivation, energy, and self-control? My second book, Supercharged, is available now, the modern-day guide to creating outstanding levels of energy, motivation, and self-control. Head to superchargedbook.com to get your copy right away.